YouTube, back once again. Only just though, a near-death experience today. They're ripping up the road and that outside my house because they're replacing the gas lines and that. And they've dug a big hole right outside my front door, and they said it was there. I was told about it. My missus even reminded me about it, but then when I got up, I went to walk out the front door, and they must have, because they were working and coming back and forth, they must have moved the barrier out of the way, and I was so close to going down that hole, man. I mean, literally, like my toes were over the edge of the hole. I don't know. I'm such an idiot sometimes. But yeah, I nearly went. I really did. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Apart from the fact that we got no gas, so that's why I dressed up like an Eskimo. Actually turns out it's probably warm out here at the moment. But anyway, I'm gonna do Toque lime toast today. You know, I like toasts, and you know, a few people that I've chatted to on Reddit and in the comments and that, they really rate it. So yeah, let's see what she's saying, shall we? Okay, so it's a very pale brown, pale light brown. Quite fine, but not as fine as what some, you know, some toasts are. So a little bit coarser than what most toasts are, but still very fine. It's got a little bit more moisture than the average toast would have as well, but it's still fairly dry. But you find that with Toque, like they do classic stereotypical types of snuffs, but when they do it, they sort of tweak it a variation, so it's like their own little take. You know, like their SPs are like an SP, but not quite the same as normal SPs. The totes are the same. I'm guessing it goes all across the board, but let's see what she's saying, shall we? Don't mind if I do. You missed my nose completely then. Good thing I'm not trying to do a sobriety test. Okay. So it's got a nice burn, bit of a pinch. Okay, so you're getting the lime. But it's not like, I was gonna say it's not super strong, but it is strong. It's there. It's present, but it's not. It's not what I expected. It's not like super. It's not sharp, but it's not sweet. It's sort of smooth and it's like a clean, fresh, smooth sort of scent. But it's, you know, you're not going to miss it. yeah, it's not sort of really in your face. Because, you know, like, especially when it comes to lemons and limes and things like that, when they add that as a scent, quite often it can be a bit, I don't know, a bit sort of abrasive, for want of a better phrase. But this one is very smooth. That's the sort of descriptive word that comes to mind. So, go for number two. It is kind of like light and fluffy, and you know, it's got a nice smooth grind to it. Yeah, so you got a nice sort of clean, fresh, smooth lime. Like, it doesn't come across as being sort of like fake or candy like, but I wouldn't quite call it a natural lime either. But it's not sort of too much. Um, you know, you kind of get like a sort of hit of menthol for like, I don't know, the first, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. And then it's sort of like, it's like takes its foot off the gas and it just sort of slips into like more of a background. And then you can pick up sort of standard sort of tobacco base, Toque tobacco base, which is like, it's like got a biscuity, buttery, and then like the smoky, woody, sort of like roasted, you know, like the classic sort of toast scent. Um, yeah, it's not bad. I feel like it's like I said, it's like you take the hit and it's like the lime jumps out and it's like, here I am. But instead of just like stealing the show, so like quite often then big hitting scents will sort of hit your nose and then it oversaturates your sense of smell. So then after that, you can't really pick out the nuanced tobacco scents because, like, you know, your sense of smell's being saturated. Whereas this is like, it jumps out and says, "Hey, I'm here, Mr. Lime," but then it's like it takes the tobacco by the hand and it dances with it. It's willing to work as a partnership, and that lime really sort of like feels like it's part of the tobacco scent. Like, you know, like how, you know, you get some tobaccos that have, you know, it's got that sort of citrusy note to it. And the lime just, it sort of blends and it mixes and it feels like it's part of the scent rather than being stuck on top. If any of that made sense to you. But that's how it feels to me. It's quite nice. I like it. Liking it a lot more than what I kind of thought I would, to be honest. I'm not a big lover of, you know, when they add a scent to the top, you know. I mean, there's a few that do it really well, but there's a lot that do it really not so well as well. And for me, that can make or break it. But it's quite clean. There's not really no drip. I just took some big old bumps and I don't feel like I need to blow my nose or anything. Yeah, I like it. As I say, I feel like rather than the lime just stealing the show, it's like it's willing to work with the other scents. And it just sort of blends really well in this one. I like it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I like it a lot more than what I thought I was going to. Yeah, and I'm going to give it seal of approval as well. Didn't think I was going to, but yeah, no, I think that's a good one. I would say give it a try, especially if you like toasts. And even if you don't like, you know, false added scents, you might find this one's not so bad. Yeah, it surprised me. 5 out of 5 and seal of approval. That's where I sit on the matter. So, I'm going to leave it there. Remember to tap, pinch, and toot the 3 ingredients that it takes for pure enjoyment. So, I shall leave it there and I will see you next time. Alright, okay, cheers. Bye.